Recently, I've been having a lot of hard conversation with my friends, my business partners, everyone in my life, it seems, are experiencing extreme hardship. Loss with loved ones, loss of business, complications with pregnancies, disconnecting with their spouses, health related issues. I could go on. It's extremely challenging for someone to experience those pains and still be able to push through in their professional life, especially when their duties are being affected. Whether you have a job in the field and the profession that we're in, where we help those who are looking for a change to feel better about themselves through enhancements such as extensions, wigs, a new hairstyle, just something to bring their confidence up and help them feel good about themselves. We all are facing a lack of feeling our best, and there's nothing wrong with that because we're all going to experience that from time to time. Feeling good and happiness is something that's temporary, especially in the life that we're living. The only thing that can remain consistent is the way that you're able to process your thoughts and how you deal with hardships and those moments of unclarity, being disconnected from yourself, your loved ones, and internally. It takes slowing down, not repeating the same patterns, thinking the same negative thoughts, and forcing yourself to take a step back, hold your breath a little bit, breathe, and control your emotions. The only way that you can do that, for you to show up for those in your life, is by you being good and helping yourself through those challenging times. It's hard. It's not easy. It's something that I struggle with and everyone around me struggles with. It's one of the most difficult things that we face, especially with everything constantly changing around us and more additions adding to our plate. One thing that I've found that's helped me recently is being more conscious of the repetitive thoughts that I have and that I'm feeling that are bringing me back in the same cycle. What I've been doing to change that is trying to be more present and being more grateful for the life and the things that I do have, and not necessarily ignore the things that are going wrong, but because, let me clarify that, you do have to address the root issues of what is causing your problems. So, for example, one of my business partners reached out to me, told me there's 40 to 50% down in the beauty supply industry right now in the stores, having a hard time moving product, and the competition online has just killed business in the stores. It's extremely challenging, right? Because if you haven't created an eccentric value or in a value where you are connected to the people you are serving, then you can't expect them to stick around when there's so much competition in the industry. How are you supposed to stay competitive when people are constantly being bombarded with new offers, unless you have a strong connection with your audience and the people who you serve, it's very easy to lose business. So you have to start thinking more long term in how you're going to serve, and it can't just be one dimensional. In a store where the products are hair extensions, glues, whatever it is that you're offering, it's not about that. It's about how you show up for people, how you treat people, what experience they have when they come to you. So when we start getting hit with setbacks like decrease in stores because of the decrease in business because of the economy and those kinds of challenges, the only way to overcome that is to look at how you can provide more value, how you can connect better. It's hard to do that when you're thinking so much of the problem and how you're being affected by what's happening, right? It's extremely challenging because we tend to relive the same feelings over and over again and expect change. And that doesn't happen because we're not in a state of creation. We are creators. We help others through creating change for them, creating moments of happiness, and we cannot do that unless we are happy. That's the biggest challenge that we're facing right now, is that so many people are unhappy, not only maybe with their parents, but it's their health, it's the people around them, the way that everyone is being affected by life. The biggest challenge that we have is managing our thoughts. And the only way that that happens is by not reliving the same things that put us in the state of scarcity, hurt, and emotional distress. So my advice is to try to be more present. Try to be more present in the moment. Control your breathing. Try not to breathe so much through your mouth. And smile. Appreciate the good that you have in life and what you have to offer. When you start doing that and slowing down, you'll be able to see that you get back into your creative mindset. It's difficult. It's one of the most difficult things to be consistent on, because change takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And you're gonna constantly feel like you're being pulled back in by the moment, by the minutes, by the hour. It's the most difficult thing to be consistent at, is creating a pattern of creation. Us in the beauty industry, we have one of the most challenging tasks, dealing with individuals who want to feel good about themselves. When they sit in your chair or they come to your store, they want to feel like a new person when they leave. They want to feel good about themselves. And unless a person is feeling good within themselves, no amount of beautiful product is going to be able to mask the pain that they feel internally. If you are not right as the provider of that creation, you're not going to be able to serve your audience. So be patient with yourself in the process. Love yourself. Be grateful for life and what you have. And try not to dwell on bad experiences and the challenges that you're facing. And just keep moving forward. I hope this helps.